Chapter 4. Ways of Recreation. Games and sports help us to keep our body and mind fit. Outdoor games are played outside our houses. Football, cricket, hockey, lawn tennis, kho-kho and hopscotch are some outdoor games. Indoor games are played inside our homes. These include carom, ludo, chess, table tennis, snakes and ladder, and cards. Games played at home. Most of the games played at home are indoor games, like ludo, carom, and chess. We play these games with the members of our family or friends from the neighborhood. We also play games like hide and seek, cricket, and football in the colony. Nowadays, children like to play computer games and video games at home. Games played at school. Children play different games during the games period at school. There are spaces allotted for playing both indoor and outdoor games at schools. Tennis, badminton, football, hockey and cricket are some games we play at school. A sports instructor or coach teaches the rules and regulations of the various games to the children. Individual games. In individual sports, each one assumes his/her responsibilities and takes the blame or credit as the case may be. Games like tennis, chess, wrestling, snooker, golf, swimming and badminton are individual games. Team games. In team sports, we can share responsibilities, give and take advice, and even take help from others before or during the competition. Some games such as hockey, football, cricket, volleyball, basketball, baseball, and rugby are team games. Importance of rules. Every game and every sport has its own set of rules and regulations. This helps to play the game fairly and with fun. Games should be played according to rules. Referees are appointed to ensure that the game is played in a free and fair manner. Fights during play. Sometimes, while playing together, children engage in fights, arguments, and misunderstandings. There are some children who shout and try to bully others. In such cases, always inform the teachers at school or elders at home. If there is a referee or umpire, act as he/she advises because he/she is the game supervisor. In order to avoid such fights, always decide the rules and regulations of the game mutually and in a friendly manner before the game starts. Other ways of recreation. Spinning tops. A spinning top is a toy that spins on the ground. It is known as lattu. A top is pear-shaped and has a thread wound around its base. When the thread is pulled, the top begins to spin. Kite flying. Kite flying is a very popular sport in India. On Independence Day and Makar Sankranti, kite flying competitions are held in our country. The International Kite Festival is held in Ahmedabad, Gujarat on 14th January every year. Recreational activities. Doing something to relax is called recreation. People of all age groups like to have fun and enjoyment. A balance between work and play is important to be healthy and happy. Recreation is very important to refresh ourselves. There are different ways to relax and refresh our minds. The most common ones are visits to the cinemas, circuses, fairs or puppet shows. Visit to the fair. Fairs are held in very big open grounds with lots of swings, games and other attractions. People can enjoy mouth-watering food items in a fair. There are a lot of things to enjoy at a fair. Some of these are magic shows, animal rides, and different games, eating joints, fun activities, and shopping. A fair is called a mela in India. Fairs are organized on festivals such as Diwali, Christmas, Dashera, and New Year. They are also held on religious occasions like Kumbh Mela and Pushkar Mela. Some fairs like book fairs, trade fairs, auto fairs, craft fairs, etc. run for many weeks at a stretch. Enjoying a puppet show. Puppet shows are a traditional form of recreation. A puppet is a small figure of a doll, animal or human being usually made of cloth. It is moved with the help of strings attached to its body parts. Puppetry is the art of making and handling puppets. A puppeteer moves the puppets and speaks and sings as well. Puppet shows often tell stories that are humorous and have a moral as well. They also convey important messages on issues like the importance of a joint family or promotion of the education of the girl child, etc. Puppet shows are entertaining as well as educational. They are more popular among the village folk. Visit to the circus. Circus is an old and popular means of recreation. A circus is a company of performers including acrobats, trapeze artists, clowns, tightrope walkers, jugglers, and tamed animals. The company travels from one place to another to show their performances. The acrobats jump and perform somersaults. The clowns entertain us with their antics. The jugglers toss rings and balls in the air. Trapeze artists swing gracefully from one end to another. Different animals like tigers, horses, monkeys, bears, birds, elephants, lions, etc. do many wonderful tricks. Many stunts like driving a motorcycle in a circular ring are also performed. A circus is held in an oval or circular area, enclosed by a large tent. Whenever a circus comes to town, they put up advertisements everywhere. At the end of the show, performers parade on the stage and everyone cheers for them. A visit to the circus is very enjoyable for the whole family. Word bank. Blame, to be responsible for something bad that happens. Credit, to be responsible for something good that happens. Bully, dominate. Referee, the official who controls the game. Umpire, the official who controls the game in games like tennis, baseball and cricket. Mutually, in a manner acceptable to all. In a nutshell, playing games and sports is a good exercise for the mind and the body. We play games like football, hockey, table tennis, and volleyball at school. The equipments for playing games at school are provided by the school itself. We play games like Ludo, chess, carom, and hide-and-seek at home. Some games are played individually. Some are played in teams. Sometimes, playing together leads to fights and misunderstandings. Rules help us to resolve fights and play fairly.